Hey everyone, this is Hollander Cooper from GamesRadar here with
Dave Rudden from Official Xbox Magazine.
checking out Family Guy game with
Sean Norton with Activision.
Now, what's the full name of the game? What is the Family Guy game?
So it's Family Guy Back to the Multiverse.
Awesome.
Set obviously on Family Guy and based on that very popular episode back where they went road to the multiverse. So Brian and Stewie had gotten a remote and wound up accidentally traversing all these different, alternate kind of parallel universes. So what this game does is it takes that kind of concept and expands it out into 10 different single-player levels, the campaign, the story mode, based around the fact that Bertram, which is Stewie's arch nemesis, if
Naturally.
you're familiar with the show, died, in the main universe of the show, but has kind of come back and reared his ugly childlike head in the game from a different universe. So he's got his hands on a multiverse remote, and now he's going around and building up forces to try to take out Quahog and exact revenge and just eliminate Brian, Stewie, and all the Griffin family, and then just, rule all of the multiverses. So what the game does, what we're going to see today, is one of the levels where it's kind of a homage to the show. All the writers from the show, all the voice cast, everybody's in, and the levels are built around those kind of jokes, and we'll get right into it.
All right, let's go right into it, and you can see it starts off with a
so our main menu here is obviously the Griffins on their couch watching, Tom Tucker in the evening news.
Naturally.
With Cliff's voice pulled right from the show.
All right, let's jump in.
So then this level, which we're going to be playing, is a little bit later in the game. We've talked in the past about some of the earlier levels based on Crippletron from the show and based on the Amish universe. And now this is Santa's sweatshop, so we'll listen in here.
Oh my god, it's freezing! Yeah, my peen just sucked itself back into my tummy. Stewie, look! Oh my god, it's Santa's workshop! What the hell could Bertram want from Santa? It looks as though in this universe, Santa is some kind of industrial mercenary. Industrial mercenary? What else does it say? Oh, here it is. I was in the wrong menu. That was just an overview. In this universe, people only order Christmas gifts online, so there's no use for Santa anymore. Now he's opened up his factory to manufacture anything for the highest bidder.
Well, what's Bertram using him for?
My guess is he's using him to manufacture weapons for his army.
Well, come on. I'm dreaming of a red Christmas.
Okay, you only get one gun cock per line, okay? And the lines should really be better than that.
So like I said, Seth MacFarlane, the whole cast, all the main actors are involved in the game. The show's writers are involved with the script and a lot of the jokes. So Heavy Iron, the development studio behind it, has worked very closely with them to try to do, obviously, as accurate as possible. And again, if you can listen for a second here.
Pet a few reindeer, take a few pictures of me and Santa, and then I'm gonna blow his brains out, hopefully with his bitch wife watching.
Rude.
So this is actually, kind
baby.
of a love letter to season 9 of the show, where they, Stewie tried to meet Santa at the mall, and of course things went awry. So he went up to the North Pole to kill him, and then they found out that Santa was so overworked that he was dying and his elves were inbreeding, and it was typical Family Guy hilarity. So we find ourselves in this alternate universe where instead of that, still same as you'll see in a second, inbred elves, but So third-person action adventure. When you're playing single player, you swap in and out Brian and Stewie at any given time.
Sure you want to use Brian?
Stewie has a variety of Stewie-like weapons, which you can see up top: ray guns and explosives and homing lasers and rocket launchers and that fun stuff. So we have a couple of them open now. As you go through the game, you can actually progress and earn in-game cash, which you can see in the upper corner here. Obviously, we have a lot because for our particular purposes today. But then you'll be able to unlock new weapons, new items, level up your characters and stuff. We'll show that in a little bit.
Right,
so our goal here
is
to
blowing guys up.
To get into the factory.
Yeah. Oh, and then he dissolves. How sad.
Yeah, so Stewie has more of those kind of laser gun weapons. Brian is a little more traditional. Shotguns, sniper rifles. A little less Stewie, crazy tech.
Is that sewage or chocolate?
Yeah, it's definitely not chocolate.
Oh. Bastard just shut off the valve. It's like those brain-dead little freaks have some problem-solving skills.
So a little puzzle-solving stuff.
Yeah, so see our friend, another character from the show down at the bottom right, offering help as we go. So So yeah, so action adventure obviously and I died.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of platforming action
Me
too.
to take over
so-
while you
Sure,
talk.
give it a go.
I am going to finish what I started.
Obviously, they'll have quips as they come back to life and as you swap in and out.
I am
You
just
gotta
as
go-
good at
You gotta
you.
go left to go right.
No.
No? Okay.
I like the way I went. I don't have to listen to you.
You should listen to him.
Okay. So I got to go
There you go.
there and then turn
And then
go
use the dead
there.
elf. It's a little dark. It's like the shot.
No! How do you change characters? Back button? Up. I think that was the problem.
Sure.
Do they have different attributes in terms of? speed
No,
and all
in
that?
terms of the controls, both sprint, both are the same. The main differences are with the weapons.
I got it this time, you guys.
We broke the cardinal rule. Like 30 seconds in, don't die during your demo.
It's cool. No, now we know it. This is like the Demon Souls of Family Guy games.
Yeah.
It's fine. Now people know.
I'm gonna put that on the box.
There you go.
And if you want, you can press Y and it'll change your weapons. Yeah.
How do you zoom? Is there a zoom in with the sniper rifle?
Yes, left trigger.
Clever. Ooh,
Yeah.
all
You
right.
can even hold your breath, steady your aim.
Wow.
Mhm.
How Metal Gear Solid? Is there diazepam at all in the game?
No, but
They don't make
there are a
dogs like
variety
us
of-
anymore.
A variety of items. Brian will take a couple swigs from a Pawtucket ale and get an increase in his strength. Watch your
Oh
back,
no!
watch your back.
How do I use grenades?
The right
I
bumper.
figured it out.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Brian
no.
has Molotov cocktails, which are pretty fun. And then Stewie actually has exploding diapers. As you can imagine, they're kind of gross. So the waypoint marker on your left, you have to actually take out these giant freaky elves first.
Over.
And then head to your right. Yeah, you see it on the bottom. Well, you keep spinning around, but yeah, see up there.
I
So you have to
gotcha.
do a little more fun platforming here.
Oh no! Is there melee?
Yes, B.
I'm gonna punch this elf.
You're gonna try.
Okay, you can stop that now.
Yeah, so Brian has his bottle of Jack.
This is
Well,
great.
Family Guy equivalent of Jack. And Stewie uses a golf club.
No, you're doing it wrong.
And is there a multiplayer of any kind?
Yes, so the game has local multiplayer, drop in, drop out co-op. So, at any given point, if you or a friend want to jump in and help each other make it through the game,
Oops.
they can just press start at any time, and you'll go split screen and.
I did it.
Hold it.
Oh no!
Yes. Good
Oh, that
problems.
stuff's poop, isn't it?
I'm gonna guess toxic sludge runoff from the weapons
Gross.
factory. You have a new problem now,
Gross.
though. You've got
Mortar elves? Up.
Got bombs in their bags.
kamikaze elves, basically.
I feel like the word sax would have been funnier there.
Could have been.
Can you let them know? Like, let's think of it like instead of bombs in their bags.
Don't get close to. Oh God.
Don't worry, man.
Yeah. So throughout the level, obviously, there's power or pickups for ammo and health and a little bit of cash too, which you can spend in the store, which we'll get to in a second. Run away.
What are you doing?
No.
Game's wrong.
And then, of course, sometimes they'll break the fourth wall and yell at you
I'm
for playing games wrong.
I wouldn't know how to do that though.
Brian makes a hilarious quip about the afterlife that a lot of religious people are going to really enjoy.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Come on, knock it off.
That was a bad idea.
You are surrounded. Shoot to kill. Maybe the shotgun. Oh God.
I'm good. I'm good. That's exactly how I wanted this to play out.
Well, then you succeeded.
Sweet Mary Mother of God, jackpot!
And then I can jump
One to the left and then
this way. Gotta go left to go up.
Yes, sir.
And I can go this way. I got this. I've seen enough
Get the
Family Guy.
band-aids.
Check out
On the
now.
ground.
There's
Oh, this is
You
the
know,
rush I've been looking
in
for.
jokes throughout every level. So if you go up to that range here,
Oh, I don't like that at all.
it's okay.
Oh, wow, so that famed red nose is just from boozing.
So that's kind of the game's
kill it?
equivalent of no.
Crap hole.
but thank you for trying.
Well,
So obviously the cutaways don't really work from a gameplay perspective on what the show does all the time. But
it would be kind of funny though.
yeah. I mean the cutscenes do capture
You think
a
that's
lot of
bad,
that.
and then it's just like a 30-second clip from a
How about
Teenage
the
Mutant Ninja Turtles clip. It's like I have a problem.
But the references in the environments definitely capture a lot of that. So take care of these guys, and then we'll duck into that store for a second, and I'll show you a little bit of that interface.
That's yellow snow.
What does it say?
Santa was here, and then the tombstone from Frosty. May he rest in slush.
Oh man, we're screwed.
Don't act like you're not impressed by that headshot.
I was very.
I didn't hear a word. I should have hit like an
That bag on the side over there?
Yeah.
Oh, you got me.
So cold. So alone.
She's just dying
Cold
there.
and alone in the snow. No one cares.
It would have been fitting if you died because of Meg and be angry at us.
So if you head to the right, we can just do a quick look at the portal,
Okay, I'm going.
and then basically the storefront where you'd be able to upgrade your weapons and buy ammo and items.
I got it.
Really?
I trusted you.
Get the band-aids in the corner.
I trusted
Who
you.
shot you? I thought you took out all the bad guys.
I was on my way to doing it, and then you yelled at me.
Oh, I don't think I yelled at you. I didn't know you left one behind.
You told me. I thought he was a friend.
No, I'd never said he was a friend.
Just look like so.
Well, the people listening will remember you saying, "Don't kill that guy. He's obviously a friend."
So cold. So.
Dave remembers.
He was my friend.
Oh, that's what.
But I didn't. I fully admit that he's on the wrong side of that.
So yeah, I mean, you'll be able to unlock different costumes and everything as you go, and then if you want to, yeah,
I like that one.
all of them pulled from the show and different points in time. So it's pretty cool. And Stewie has his Kill Lois and his sexy party. So it's good stuff. And then if you backed out a little bit more, if you look at the items, then these are all inspired from the show. So the syrup of it will make all your enemies kind of blah, And of course we can unleash a giant chicken and some other really cool stuff. So
Rupert in the box.
so if you
All right.
back out and then Dave, if you want to jump in,
Sure.
we could show how we'll do a quick look at the pop in, pop out co-op.
What? They're evil, and they distort the truth, and they do the bidding of the Republican Party.
Yeah, left, Dave.
Oh.
You're gonna
Up these things, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you respawned in where the last checkpoint was.
We gotta get
You
out.
picked up a Rupert in the box.
Yay.
It's basically acts as a little turret. It's pretty fun. Stewie's stuffed teddy bear. Shoot to kill.
I've always been more of a shoot to maim kind of guy, but
Vernon, the guy from the Employee of the Month thing.
You see, you just took out Santa's Employee of the Month.
What I've been looking for.
Yeah, so if you hold Y like Dave was just doing, it'll actually bring up the weapon and items menu. If you don't want to just quick cycle through by tapping it. So,
There it is.
and each level has a variety of kind of secondary objectives. So if you were to hold down X, you could pick up one of 12 advent calendars. And as you go and you start finding and unlocking those, then you can unlock different multiplayer costumes, new weapons and items and stuff like that.
Friends and family as gifts. Yay!
So now you're in the workshop proper here.
Sure smells like a sweatshop in here.
I take it there's no HR department.
Music lifted right from that episode.
convenient.
Yeah, when the elves were singing and.
Y'all's gonna have to be real detectives and find a switch to turn the elevator on.
So now it's just full-blown chaos as you try to make your way through the shop. You'll
That
hear
was
Santa
a bad move I made. I made a really bad choice.
Yeah, you'll hear Santa on the intercom telling the elves what to do with you guys. Oh man.
Oh.
Getting pretty tired. And it begins.
Run, Stewie. Run.
Really experiencing.
Gotta work together, guys.
No.
No, okay.
What else, Ned? Please report to my office. We've heard you've been eating other employees, so we have to kill you.
And you were worried. I am so alone.
They take visual, obviously damage. Again, inspired by the show. Sometimes Brian will die, his leg will wind up behind him in that fairly iconic death pose. Family Guy.
They love their death poses.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's weird.
I feel like the pistol is the rudest weapon in this game.
Rudest?
It's just the way they react.
Oh.
I mean, I guess that. Look at that. He just burns all the letters just right.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good choice. You're just gonna want to get a little distance.
Uh-oh. I'll just die already.
I need a massage after this. Who cares? I can use the rest.
I would have saved you, but I was busy.
Okay, I'll go.
You guys are completely on opposite ends of the factory. There's no regard for everybody else's safety.
That's how I play co-op games. I'm trying to get into character.
It's working. I'm convinced. Shots are wide, Dave.
Wrap them up and send them to some kid in India.
I think we almost got it.
You're getting there. Remember, you have items too. I think particularly you, Brian. So you hold Y, it'll bring up your menu, and then press left and right bumper for the inventory. And you can start deploying. I mean, the giant chicken will go after enemies.
What button do I do for that?
You just select it with, now you have it, you press left bumper.
Hold on to something.
I'll give you whatever you want. Buddy,
Bag.
Men,
How do you deploy the items?
Left bumper.
Left bumper.
It's chaos.
Yeah, it is chaos.
This is my wheelchair. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
There it is. Look at how fast those little Asian hands can work. Amazing.
I feel like it's good to be some Asians, but not good to be most Asians.
The reference to that before the scene cut away, you'll see them they're actually making the missiles and the toys in the workshop in the corner. Yeah, Brian, if you look to your right, well,
You've got to get into
yeah,
that toy factory.
that was the
and up to that
inspiration.
nasty old man's office.
Stop it!
What?
What do you say to that?
All right. Well,
But
no,
yeah, so
I think we're going to die.
you're about halfway through, and you're dying.
This seems like a good spot in any
Yeah,
to
so
wrap up.
From here on out, you would have made your way up and over, and then eventually confronted Santa. So,
All right. And when is the game out?
so Family Guy Back to the Multiverse is out on November 20th, so this month, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
There we go.
All right. And you can check out more on Family Guy and every other game ever on GamesRadar.com and pointing at Dave.
Oh, sorry. OXMOnline.com.
Get with it, Dave.
Sorry, I'm just going to murder you now.
Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.